Okay, I need that talking in the background to please stop. Ma'am, you asked for treatment, so why did you ask for treatment?
Jail.
I'm sorry?
To not have jail time.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I don't know, just things I've been drinking a lot of water. There's just a lot of things I wasn't doing before that, like, I've been doing since I've been in here.
Yes, no, man, you're not getting probation, I can tell you that much.
Is there any way I could get treatment?
Man, you told this court you don't need treatment.
Okay,
No, you told this court the only reason you said that is because you didn't want to do the jail time.
I think I need treatment.
Man, you were very clear. You've been to treatment 7 times and you don't need treatment anymore.
No, I do.
You know how to work the program.
No, I got a little ahead of it.
Just like that,
I don't know.
she was sentenced to 138
really
days in jail, and many viewers feel the judge made a reasonable decision.
Like,
While 138 days may seem like a
Judge,
harsh
we're ready
sentence
to
for drug-related
hear the
charges,
sentencing.
it is
We are
important to
ready to
remember
proceed, Judge.
that she had previously
Yes,
been
no,
given
man, you're not
probation,
getting probation.
which
I can tell you
represents
that
a
much.
second chance from the
The
court.
court's going to
Probation is not a free pass, but a
23405,
legal
the court's
agreement
going
that
to
requires
recommendation,
compliance with
revoke
certain
probation, close the
conditions
case without
in order to
improvement.
avoid
$50
incarceration.
probation
By
violation
failing to
fee, 60
report to
days jail.
probation and ignoring treatment requirements, she essentially
23739, the
violated
court's
that
going to adopt
agreement
the
at this
recommendation.
point. The
Your
judge had
undervisement
limited
status is
options
revoked,
other than
probation is
imposing
revoked,
jail time to
$50
enforce
probation
accountability.
violation fee,
The
60
sentence
days
can be
jail.
seen
The
as a
court
balance
will
between
know
punishment
that
and giving her
will
time to reflect
be
on her
served
actions.
concurrent.
Some people believe
And then
consequences
the
are
court's going to
necessary to
also
encourage personal
order
responsibility
on
and behavior change,
23479,
especially when
the
someone
court's going to
repeatedly
order
fails to
93
follow
days
court
jail.
orders. The defendant's behavior during the hearing made some observers feel she was being
Credit
immature
for
or
your
making
15
excuses
days
rather than taking responsibility for her actions.
that's
Overall, the
consecutive
situation
with
highlights how the justice system often balances
23739
rehabilitation
and
opportunities with the need to
23405.
enforce consequences. Viewers are left to decide whether the sentence was fair or too
And the
severe,
court will
and are encouraged to share their
suspend
opinions
your
while
fines and
continuing
costs on
to
that on
follow
this
more
matter.
courtroom content.
Anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
All right, counsel, you can please order your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention to June 15th, 2023 and June 22nd, 2003. Did you fail to appear for a probationary instruction?
Yes.
And additionally, while on probation, you did accrue a new charge, correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violations. Enter a plea of guilty based upon your, enter a probation violation based upon your plea of guilty, and that would be technical violations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And counsel?
Your Honor, I saw the recommendation for 60 days jail. I asked that my client get credit for the time that she's been in since December 1st. I'd ask that it run concurrent with the admonishment that she's received from the charge that she just took a plea on. And then furthermore, she did ask that during this time in custody, if possible, she would like the opportunity to be tethered to treatment. Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Bolchak, did you request to be tethered to treatment while you've been on bond?
Yes, just to try to have time. I mean, I don't think I personally need treatment, but I know that was something that I asked for when I first got arrested. So I'll do the days, I'll do whatever it takes, but I really just want to get home.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you a couple questions. Number one, if you don't think you need treatment, why did you ask to go to treatment?
I was trying to have like the days made up. I don't know if I don't really know. Because
ma'am, you asked for treatment, so why did you ask for treatment?
Jail.
I'm sorry?
To not have jail time.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so, and you don't think you need treatment? Given what's been going on with you the last year, you don't think you need treatment?
Honestly, no. I really found myself in here. I've been spending time with myself. I don't know. I don't feel like I need a guy or anything. I don't know. I just want to get going on life.
Well, man, the way you've been going on life, not a great start. How old are you?
25.
25. And now you have 3 drug-related convictions. 3. Your under advisement status is revoked. You had an opportunity to not have your possession charge on your record, and you didn't do a darn thing with probation. Not at all. You're just ghosted. How are you
Today's
going to
court
continue to
hearing
do
features a
stuff?
defendant who
Right?
insists she
That's
does
part
not
of what
need
treatment
help for
is,
her
and you
drug
don't think you
addiction,
need treatment.
despite clear
So,
concerns raised
I've
during
been
the
to court
proceedings.
7
As the
times.
session
I've been to
unfolds,
treatment
the
like 7
tension
times. I
steadily
really, I
builds,
just, I
and
don't
her
know.
confidence begins to shift. By the end of the
I
hearing,
know
the judge
how
hands
to
down
work
a
the program.
significant
I know to
sentence,
go to a
and the
meeting when I
same
need
person
to.
who
I
rejected
need, I
treatment
know
earlier appears
there's just
far more
different
willing to
times.
accept it.
I
The
know
So you
situation
go through the
becomes
motion, you go through
intense
the
and
motions.
revealing,
So you just go
offering
through
a
the motions,
close
you
look
don't
at how
really
quickly
receive what it is
circumstances
that
can
you're
change in a
getting.
courtroom. It is a dramatic
I
exchange that
really think
leaves a
I've learned a
strong
different
impression and
I've been
invites discussion
incarcerated
about
this time, man.
accountability and rehabilitation.
If I get probation this time, I told myself, like, you know, it would be at least 6 months. That's all I would really need to get like clean, and you know, by summertime I'd be, you know, working. I really want to get a car. But aside from the job thing, just, you know, I want to draw and make music, and I don't know, I just want to do things for myself. And I like coffee again. I don't know, just things I've been drinking a lot of water. There's just a lot of things I wasn't doing before that, like, I've read.
The tension in the courtroom is clearly building,
I'm
and it is
Here's
easy to see why the judge appears frustrated. The defendant was
Judge, we're ready
originally
to
arrested on drug
hear the
charges,
sentencing.
which can
We
carry
are ready to
serious
proceed, Judge.
penalties depending on the state.
Yes, no, man, you're
Instead
not
of
getting probation, I
imposing
can tell you that
immediate
much.
jail time,
The
the
court's
court
going
granted
to,
probation, a privilege that offers
23405,
someone the
the court's going to
opportunity
adopt
to
the
prove they can
recommendation,
follow
revoke
the
probation,
law
close the
and
case
meet
without
specific
improvement.
conditions.
$50
However,
probation
she
violation
failed to
fee, 60
comply with
days
those
jail.
terms. The court then ordered her into treatment,
23739, the
reflecting the
court's going to adopt the
rehabilitative focus
recommendation.
many drug
Your under
courts
advisement status
emphasize
is
over
revoked,
simple
your probation
punishment.
is revoked.
Now,
$50
after not
probation
meeting the
violation fee,
requirements of
60 days
probation
jail.
and
The
treatment,
court will
she is attempting to
know that
persuade the
that
judge
will
to give her another
be served
chance.
concurrent.
From one perspective, the
And
justice
then the
system
court's going to
must eventually
also
balance
order
opportunities for
on
rehabilitation with the responsibility
23247
to
the
protect
court's going
public
to order
safety.
93
The
days
situation
jail.
raises important questions about accountability, second chances, and where the line should be
Credit
drawn.
for your
When she
15
speaks,
days.
she explains that if given probation again, she believes
That's
6 months would be
consecutive
enough
with
time for her to get clean, find work, and rebuild
23739
her life.
and
She mentions wanting
23405.
simple, positive changes, working toward buying a car, returning to creative
And the
hobbies
court
like
will
drawing and making music,
suspend
and
your
even
fines and
appreciating
costs on
small
that, on this
lifestyle
matter.
improvements such as drinking more water. Her comments suggest she recognizes the need for change,
Any
though the court
questions,
must weigh
counsel?
her words against her
No,
prior
Your Honor.
record and compliance history.
So I haven't
Okay,
been.
ma'am, part of the concern, right, is when you get out, how are you going to continue to do stuff? Right? That's part of what treatment is, and you don't think you need treatment. So
I've been to treatment 7 times. I've been to treatment like 7 times. I don't know. I know how to work the program. I know to go to a meeting when I need to. I know there's just different times. I know.
So you go through the motion, you go through the motions. So you just go through the motions, you don't really receive what it is that you're getting.
I really think I've learned a different way. I've been incarcerated this time, man. I don't know. It feels different. It feels really different. I'm
Here's what
willing to go any probation that you know.
Judge, we're ready to hear the sentencing. We are ready to proceed, Judge.
Yes, no, man, you're not getting probation, I can tell you that much. The court's going to, on 23405, the court's going to adopt the recommendation, revoke probation, close the case without improvement, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail. On 23739, the court's going to adopt the recommendation. Your under advisement status is revoked, your probation is revoked, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail. The court will know that will be served concurrent. And then the court's going to also order on 2/3/2479, the court's going to order 93 days jail, credit for your 15 days. That's consecutive with 2/3/739 and 2/3/405. And the court will suspend your fines and costs on that, on this matter.
What?
Any questions, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Any questions, ma'am?
So, how many days?
Well, 60 on your probation violations plus 93, plus 15. So that's going to be, I can tell you exactly what that is, ma'am.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
138 days.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
And you told this court you don't need treatment.
Okay,
No, you told this court, the only reason you said that is because you didn't want to do the jail time.
no, that's
So
not,
you can do the jail time.
ma'am, I'll do treatment.
And quite frankly, ma'am, with your lengthy warrant status and you're absconding from probation, I'm not sure that you would not abscond from your treatment.
This hearing stands out because of how unrealistic the defendant's expectations seem compared to the seriousness of her situation. The judge had already given her an opportunity for probation, which is a structured legal agreement requiring compliance with specific conditions in exchange for avoiding jail. When those conditions were not met, the court ordered treatment, aiming to support rehabilitation rather than impose immediate incarceration. Now, after failing to follow through, she appears resistant to further treatment while still hoping for leniency.
Is there any way
From
I
the
could do
court's
treatment?
perspective, repeated noncompliance can leave few alternatives beyond
Is there any
jail
way I
time,
could do treatment?
particularly when public safety and accountability are
You told
involved.
this court you don't need
Probation
treatment.
is not a
Okay,
free pass. It is a second chance with clearly defined
you told this
responsibilities.
court, the only reason
When
you
those
said that is because you
responsibilities
don't
are
want to do the jail
ignored,
time.
the court
No, that's
must
not-
decide how to
You do the jail
respond.
time.
The sentencing raises broader
Ma'am, I'll
questions
do
about how
treatment.
many opportunities
Quite
should be
frankly,
given,
ma'am,
how the
with your
justice system
lengthy
balances
warrant status and you're
rehabilitation with
absconding from
consequences,
probation,
and whether
I'm
the
not
penalty
sure that
imposed
you
will
would
ultimately
not
encourage
abscond
meaningful
from your
change.
treatment.
Ma'am, I can't do 130 days.
Yeah, you said you didn't need treatment.
I do.
The problem was, when I went to sheriff, I got the people over.
I need help with housing when I get out of here. I'm gonna need.
I'm sorry?
I need help with housing when I leave here. You know, I have my,
Okay, I need that talking in the background to please stop.
somebody in.
My court recorders indicated our record is a mess because of all the talking in the background. And what was that, Ms. Bolchak?
I really don't. I think I need treatment instead.
Ma'am, you were very clear. You've been to treatment 7 times and you don't need treatment anymore.
No, I do.
You know how to work the program.
No, I got a little ahead of myself. That's what I asked for when I first came in. Because I do have a drug.
Judge, potentially, Judge, I know that potentially she might be asking for some sort of mental health treatment, but I understand this docket does need to be moved along. So if necessary, we have to have the matter recalled later in the morning to potentially have it reevaluated. But I understand the docket does need to move along, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Ms. Bolchak, I'm not ordering treatment for you at this point because you stated that you don't need treatment and you only asked for it so that you didn't have to do jail time. Given that and the fact that you had absconded from probation with this court, the court is concerned that you're not going to abscond from treatment. So at this point, 138 days is what you're going to serve.